Good afternoon. Welcome to a really special edition of Restore Honor and Integrity to Bensalem. I say special edition because I had a really awesome day today. I had the rare privilege of meeting former Senator Rick Santorum, who is now the CEO of a movie company called Echo Light Studios. He is promoting a very special movie called The Christmas Candle. It's based on a book by Max Lucado, who's a well-known evangelical Christian author. And it's coming out November 22nd. And I had the privilege of seeing a special screening of it. And it was an awesome, awesome movie. Better than I could have ever imagined or anything. And I had to share it with you guys. I know that there are a lot of naysayers out there. We've had our battles, and I know that some of us, we are brother and sister in Christ. And I wanted to especially reach out to you guys, reach out to all of you, and share this with you because I'm sure that deep down you guys care about family, wholesome family entertainment. And this describes it to a T. It stars Hans Matheson, who was in Sherlock Holmes, Samantha Barks, who was in Les Miserables, Leslie Manville, who was in Disney's A Christmas Carol. And for those of us who are into the Hobbit trilogy, like, especially Lord of the Rings and all that, and Hobbit, and also any of us Whovians like myself, Doctor Who fans for people that don't understand, Sylvester McCoy, who was the 7th Doctor in the Doctor Who series, John Hannah from The Mummy, James Cosmo from Braveheart, and, last but not least, in her film debut, singing phenomenon Susan Boyle. And I'm telling you, again, I've got to say it was awesome beyond anything. This movie is so cool. Pardon me. It centers on a town deep in the English countryside called Gladbury. And there's a legend there that every 25 years, an angel of the Lord visits this village candlemaker. And this village candlemaker's a godly person who loves the Lord, saved and loves the Lord very much. And he's praying for the people of the town, and he's praying somehow that he can be used in the town. This angel visits him every 25 years and touches a single candle. And whoever gets this candle, when they light the candle and trusting and placing their faith in the Lord and praying for their needs, when they light the candle on Christmas Eve, they're granted a miracle. And in 1890, when this story, when this whole thing takes place, it's the dawn of the electric age. And this legend, this centuries-old traditional legend, is going to wind up coming to an end. And the characters that Hans Matheson and Samantha Barks play are really integral because Samantha's character, Emily, she's got no faith. Hans's character of David, who's a preacher, who's lost his faith. He's lost his zeal for the Lord because he's been through some bad things. He experienced something really tragic. If you go to see the movie, you'll find out. But during this, his faith is restored. She gets her faith in more ways than one. And throughout the whole movie, throughout the town, they're seeing miracles in their own lives, in each of the townspeople's lives. They're seeing their own. And this is his character of David is putting faith into action because that's what he believes. Doing good works. Faith in action. And he's doing that. He's seen as a worker with the Salvation Army when this noblewoman comes to meet him and asks him to be their pastor. And he really doesn't exactly want to do this because of what he's been through. But he goes for it, and he wants to modernize everything, and he's kind of encountering friction. But in the end, God produces the ultimate batch of miracles in this. And all I can say is you need to see this to understand what I'm talking about. This movie is premiering in theaters November 22nd. Now you're probably wondering, okay, where's it going to be at? I have definite listings. This is for all the Pennsylvania area. But here in Bensalem in particular, it is definitely going to be at the AMC Neshaminy 24 theaters starting this Friday. I've got the movie times right now for Friday. It's noon and 7:30 p.m. So if any of you would like to go to this, those are the times you can go to this. If you want more information about the movie, you want to know the whole synopsis of it, you're more than welcome. Go to ChristmasCandleMovie.com in particular to get all the information. If you want tickets, go to ChristmasCandleTickets.com. This basically presents the true meaning of Christmas. It proclaims Christ throughout the whole thing, which is something I really cherish, and I'm really praying that you guys will too. I thought maybe if any of you wanted to get in touch with me, maybe we could do something together and do a group thing. Those who are real, I don't want to say fans of my site, but those of you who have been my friends on this site, maybe you'll want to come. I mean, even if you're a naysayer, but you're curious and you've been seeing the site and you want to see this movie, maybe you want to get together with some of your friends, go for it. I mean, this is about the real meaning of Christmas, as I said before. If you want to know how to get involved, if any of you out there who are born again believers like myself and you want to get your church involved, text TCC 13 to 99000. That's 99,000, and it'll give you a link on how to get involved. If you go on Christmas Candle Movie, I'm sure that they'll share that with you as well. Guys, I had to share this with you because it was beyond a beautiful movie. And to me, it's not just a movie because of my faith. And yes, one of the really wonderful things I had with this was getting to meet former Senator Rick Santorum. He is, I got to say, the man's a doll. And I got to share with him the fact that, I pray for him constantly. And I pray that he does well with this. He's only been the CEO with this company for about 4 months, and he really needs support right now more than ever. They're debuting this movie this weekend. It's going to be at select theaters on November 22nd. They're going to basically 400 different theaters to show this movie. And they're really praying for such a good turnout that they could have this blasted nationwide, especially through Christmas, especially. But they'd really love to have this blasted nationwide through Christmas. If they can, especially this weekend, if they can get people out to see this, he's saying anywhere between 500 to 1,000, I believe. And I believe that spreading word like this, we can do this and more so. Guys, this is a movie you're not going to want to miss. I really enjoyed it. And I know you guys are going to too. Those of you who are into, have a church that does liturgical things, you'll really relate to this especially because it focuses on Advent, because that's how the whole thing takes place. But again, I really strongly suggest that you guys see this movie. And if any of you want more information, contact me here. I can get you the information that you need. Or go to ChristmasCandleMovie.com. That'll also give you the information that you need. I gotta sign off for now. But I wanted to pass this on to you today. Have a good one.